Hey, what's up, everybody? Whether you're linking from our main Hollywood versus Cleveland episode on Logan, directed by James Mangold, or just want to dive deeper into the 1953 Western Shane and how the title character in many ways is a Christ figure, welcome and let's get down to biz nasty. In Shane, Shane is trying to turn his back on the hero life just like Logan is. He shows up a gunslinger to that family. He likes being around the family. He doesn't want to be a gunslinger anymore. But a man has to be what he is.
Man has to be what he is, Joey. Can't break the mold. I tried it and it didn't work for me.
And like Logan, Shane ends up giving his life for good. The opening of the movie, John, is Shane descending from the mountains. It's as if he appears almost from the sky or heavens and is coming down to where man resides. So there's this big Jesus Christ Savior sacrifice theme going on with Shane. Like Jesus, Shane is tested.
Here, have some of this. Smell like a man.
You see this close-up of Shane. He wants to deck the guy, but he's trying to get out of that life. What would a hero do? You know, the good guy in the movies would punch that guy out. Shane's trying to, not do that stuff now.
And don't come back.
So Shane turns the other cheek, but he's tested again and again.
I don't see none, but I sure can smell them.
Shane, what would you do if you caught them cutting our fence?
Well, I'd ask him to please go around by the gate.
Aw, Shane.
Here's another Christ-like lesson that Shane teaches Joey.
Why don't you ever wear your six-shooter, Shane?
Well, I guess I don't see as many bad men as you do.
Jesus, did they just murder a cow in the background? Oh, by the way, dude, Shane goes...
You speaking to me?
I don't see nobody else standing there.
And I was wondering if that was the inspiration for Bobby De Niro in Taxi Driver.
You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
Marion, Starrett's wife, obviously has a thing for Shane.
Joey,
Yes?
don't get to liking Shane too much.
Projection much? That's one of his temptations as this Jesus Christ figure.
Come here.
There's all kinds of tension between Shane and Marion.
Mother, I just love Shane. I love him almost as much as I love Pa.
He's a fine man. Yes, I like him too, Joey. Right, Joey?
What's the matter, honey?
Joe. Hold me. Don't say anything, just hold me tight.
Translation, please have sex with me while I think of Shane. I mean,
It's pretty weird for a movie that old to have some of that in it, maybe. Am I off base there? I mean,
well, I think it's subtle.
what year did Shane come out? I have that somewhere in here. 1953.
1953. So now in editing, I can cut out you saying 1953. And just immediately, when you say what year did Shane come out, I'm going to be like, 1953.
You have so much power over me.
Exactly. No, well, I think it's subtle.
What year did Shane come out?
1953.
Yeah, 1953. So,
But dude, it's subtle. And it's so subtle that it's not in your face. Please hold me tight. And there's more moments like this, and some of it works on an unconscious level. Jack Wilson rides up.
Jack Palance.
When he shows up, that dog scurries away out of fear.
Right.
There's some red in the shot in the below on the screen. I thought maybe that's a hint at hell. Like this is a dark figure. Maybe it's representative of the blood that's to come. I'm not sure, but I noticed that.
Where's the coffee?
Put it right on.
There's also a gag running through the whole movie of Wilson drinking coffee. He's always drinking coffee, even if it's bad. There's a great speech by Riker. I love it. Going back to the Bond movies where the villains, the great villains make the great Bond movies. Riker gives an amazing speech.
Look, Stark, when I come to this country, you weren't much older than your boy there. We had rough times. Me and other men that are mostly dead now. I got a bad shoulder yet from a Cheyenne arrowhead. We made this country. Found it and we made it. Worked blood and empty bellies. Cattle we brought in were hazed off by Indians and rustlers. Don't bother you much anymore because we handled them. We made a safe range out of this. Some of us died doing it. We made it.
It's not like Riker's just like, although they obviously play like, they instantly play bad guy music every time you see Wilson or Riker, but he's three-dimensional, and I love that. And during that speech, there's that great stare down between Shane and Wilson. Stonewall's killed by Wilson. Wilson has to bait him into drawing first.
No, Torre.
Why? Because they've set up in this movie, there are some laws. They talk about law being a 30-minute ride, but like, you can't just go around killing people. So they talk about Stonewall will be easy to bait. When Shane finds out that Stonewall's been murdered, Shane knows he's back in.
What are you going to do, Joe?
Go to town. I'm gonna see about this.
You can't go alone.
Marion, I'm going. She's right, Joe.
But the others are all in this. It's not just you, Joe. Wait. Wait for them.
Sooner or later, someone's got to go.
He knows he's going to have to pick up his gun again, that he's back to being a hero. There's this theme in Shane and Logan. To be a hero, there's a price there. And that is involved in the killing that has to happen. Fuck yeah, get it, little homie. And then Joe says right in there, I'm going to kill Riker if I have to.
You leave that to me. I made up my mind I'm going to have this out with Riker.
You're taking on too much, Joe. All by yourself.
If I have to kill him.
Immediately, they show close-ups of Shane and Joey.
That's wrong.
They don't want that. Shane doesn't want that. I've already paid the cost. I'll do it. By the way, one quick thing. Lewis, when his house is on fire, they see, Lewis, they set his house on fire.
Yeah.
It's our place.
Riker lit it.
He had no right to do that.
You wouldn't have let it, Lewis, if you hadn't packed up and left it.
It was ours. I built it with my own hands.
Never yet built a room for the girls.
I was getting around to it.
So there's this moment of humor right in this intense thing that I really appreciate, being sort of a comedian myself. So at the very end of the movie, after Shane knocks out Joe to go confront Riker and his men, he's now dressed up as a gunslinger. He's got his guns, goes to sacrifice himself for the greater good, just like Logan did.
We haven't heard from your friend here.
I wouldn't push too far if I were you.
After he kills Wilson, he reholsters his gun, flips it around. Is that not the exact movement in RoboCop?
Pretty fancy moves, Murphy.
Joey's watching from underneath the swinging doors.
They've got a little bit of a trick going on.
Shane, look out!
Now, if you watch it, Shane is shot.
Right. Is it 100% clear that he's shot?
No. And movies, as you know, sometimes are like puzzles, and sometimes they work
Right,
on
yeah.
just like the Marion thing. That's a little bit, it's not in your face. That's one of the reasons Shane is such a brilliant Western. But he is shot.
Shane. It's bloody. You're hurt.
I'm all right, Joey.
Joey says, don't leave us. Pa has things for you to do, and Mother wants you too. I know she does. And I'm like, yeah, she does. So, dude, now Shane says,
Afraid not, Joey.
Please, why not?
I gotta be going on.
and guess where Shane is going on to?
Dead.
Heaven.
Right. In the Christ figure thing, he's going back to daddy.
That's right. The last shot is Shane silhouetted going through the graveyard. Like Logan, like the Christ figure, Shane makes the ultimate sacrifice. First by bearing the cost it takes to be a hero, then giving his own life for the good of others. Fuck yeah, get it, little homie.